think about how Corey Littleton, number 42 for the Raiders, when he was with the Rams, did a tremendous job on 15 plays against Travis Kelce where he didn't catch a pass.
Well, you've got Rasul Douglas on him. You think you're okay. Watch, we talked about leverage. He's on the outside. Look at that, just an outside lean and then up the field. And again, a nice throw by Patrick Mahomes right after.
Don't even block him much, so Mahomes drifts back. But Kelce, this is that it factor we talked about. He can sense the play before he runs an out route, so they come right back. Boom, stop, come right back in. I mean, and then finish.
You end up with the motion coming out of the backfield, and now he knows it's either a zone right here or it's a quick man-to-man route. Either way, he's perfectly happy no matter what that linebacker does. Anytime Travis Kelce is one-on-one with a linebacker.
Straight games, the team record is 131, held by Tony Gonzalez.
And before this week when we talked to him, it was interesting because,
well, it's going to be one-on-one. Kelce's over there by himself. They have to. They can't just give up everything, and Mahomes lucky to get this ball out. Well, watch. You think he's going to get hit? Then he takes him, makes him go inside, and Kelce, who's like a wide receiver, and look at the run after the catch. That's an unbelievable route.
Yeah, and not only was it a free play, Kevin, it was a free play with a three-man rush.
Here it is to Kelce, who set the all-time single-season record for receiving yards by a tight end with 1,400.
So you see just the ability to motion down and run the route.
They just clear space down the field, and all they're trying to do is create a little separation. And A.J. Moore out there trying to cover one-on-one. You'll see Robinson push it up the field, and then here comes Kelce right in behind him.
Watch him run this route. He's going to motion over, but he's going to go slow. He's going to go slow, so the corner up here decides not to sure who to take, and he ends up going inside.
You heard Patrick Mahomes down there going alert, alert, alert. So that was going to send him to another run back. And then all of a sudden he said, run it back, run it back.
Houston looking right, coming back left and firing, but now he's got to throw it with a guy in his face. Kelce's going to be the guy.
everyone went in.
Kelce's going to be lined up here. You're going to roll out, and then it's a little underhand flip. You get everybody running upfield and looking to the outside.
Break, I'm tired. Watch, he's going to go up, and he's trying to read it. And he's like, I can go out or in. And you see, he's reading David right here. As soon as he sees David take the outside, he uses his instincts to get open, create a throw for the quarterback. It's magic. It's like, not a whole lot here. Look at him use the physicalness and still double-teamed. What, like...
Kelce was going the other. He was going the other way. He had a route the other way. He turns around, and Mahomes and Scramble.
It's a corner route, and it's a zone coverage. He just gets right in there behind White and the safety.
I think he's going to be out of bounds at the 4.
Look at Kelce. I mean, perfect start. Come up. They want to guard him one-on-one with anybody. You'll take that. And Davis, they've been able to. But
earlier tonight. 13 for 118. He's got a 2-touchdown game for the second time this season against the Bills.
His ability to get yards after catch. This isn't the most accurate throw. It's on his back shoulder, but he turns around, controls it, but then he breaks through that first tackle.
Last play, Kelce getting the first down.
Yeah, it's just one of those classic routes, in and out, and you're working against Keanu O'Neal, and you get your separation on the ability to change direction.
He scrambles right, and the one guy he knows he can count on is Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce, a former quarterback, understands zone defenses.
Kelce goes up. Milano, great linebacker in there, reading the quarterback's eyes. And White comes flying in, but see how tough that is?
As he comes up, and he's working on the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds, and you see that he starts, but it's a double move there on the juke route.
Watch the effect of Deshaun Elliott when you see Tyreek Hill come in motion, and then he's going to come back across the field this is the effect that you have of Hill. He comes down, and that opens up the window for Kelce behind. It's again.
He's going to be down inside, but watch what Mahomes does. He's going to draw this defender over to him on the possibility. They go hard play action, get the linebackers to step up. You see Kwiatkowski there, and then they have to go find one of the most elusive defense like this, which is basically much more zone than what we've ever seen out of the Houston Texans. This is a team that predominantly
Up the first down yardage.
Mahomes standing in the pocket, but Kelce, look at that separation. I mean,
look, it's just those communication errors. You see right there, two guys chasing one wide receiver. That has been plaguing Baltimore all night long.
going up, protecting the deep pass, zone on first down, and Kelce tremendous at getting his body into these little...
Yeah, you got him. He's a good route runner. Now what are you going to do? You got to get him on the ground. And he probably out offense. They're going to come in, loop around, send this guy that way. Everybody in a lot of different directions. And then Kelce right there is just going to sit right behind his offensive lineman, take the screen, and go pick up the first down.
You can see that there's just hesitation, not quite sure is Deion Jones.
The catch that maybe was in question, which we don't think was. Look at Kelce. He crosses. I mean, there's nobody over there on that whole half of the field. And
look like it, but he's so strong. I think he just grabbed that. Now maybe Terry
McCauley, real quickly, what do you think?
Watch, you'll have the running back in the flat. He had him, but the pressure by Bosa makes some moves. You doesn't get him. And then the eyes of Mahomes, the special.
He's trying to get the ball to the outside. Watch as he comes off the fake. He looks with his eyes. You see how both defenders, that was a great angle on the replay.
He does a great job. You'll see him go inside and come back out. And Mahomes throws him. You see how he throws it right on that back shoulder?
Well, there's two reasons why you need to have somebody covering Travis Kelce. Number one,
He got so open. He's right here. You wonder if everybody thinks he's a blocker in the screen element, but I mean, 87 should be one of those guys that you don't.
Jim, he's going to eventually move you with his eyes if he gets time. And really well done, Kelce finding the soft spot there.
You're going to have a linebacker in Patrick Queen, and he's going to make you go one way, go another, running for the back, and then they slip the tight end right in between you for Patrick Queen. This is going to be the most difficult assignment as a
drive down the field as Kelce gets 6. Zone coverage, and then he just has a great feel, and not everybody has that. It's like...
Watch this, okay? So he's going to go up this way. Now watch this corner. He's actually going to play it decent. He comes off, and he's like, I'm going to take it because you're going deep. And he stops him. Mahomes throws the ball back shoulder.
It really impacts Tyre Whitehead. Watch number 52 steps all the way up in. Now he's trying to find Kelce on the cross and can't catch him with his eye.
It is over 7,000 for his career.
well, and coming into this season, he was the first tight end in NFL history to have 4 consecutive seasons of receiving yards over 1,000 yards. And
this is, you're so deep, you're deep, you're deep. So that way this guy doesn't go really deep. And so then we'll just say everyone's deep, we'll throw underneath you to Kelce. This is why this offense is a nightmare.
Against Buffalo last week, all the different combinations, but I think it just speaks to how well coached this team is. Andy Heck, their offensive line coach.
Last year, the defense got better towards the end of the season, towards that playoff run, and ultimately led to it.
Just real simple, just an out route right here, and if you're going to give him that much room and he can make that break.
He scraped that right toe.
Definitely did. Was the foot out? Nope. And that was a heck of a catch.
And it's something that's important just from a mindset for an offense. You have a negative play on first down, so you get to second and 13.
When the motion happens, he sees Kelce's one-on-one. Here he goes. Guess what? He's just going to run right over this. It's the same route that Tyreek Hill runs. But Mahomes does such a good job with his eyes. You see how he looks left the whole time?
And you can get lost, you know, with that matchup. Kendall Sheffield, man-to-man.
Yeah, it comes out and Kelce, and they actually come out and played a little man coverage against him. And you're going to see almost a wrestling match going down the field.
Well, you replace the blitzer. Blitzer comes here, go right where he was. See how deep they are back there? Mahomes just finding the soft stuff underneath.
Touchdown.
Anthony Chickalo is the man who jumped offside. By the way, Aaron Rodgers just called.
Yards. If he gets 104 in this game, he'll be the first tight end ever.
Well, you're going to see Kelce. When they get in these formations, like I formation with two backs, they want to play action. They just run to keep you honest. But Kelce's going to run up, and there's Mahomes getting outside the pocket and throws a strike. But, Jim, it's going to be right here in this window. He's going to come flying in, and right in between the two backers, Taki, Phillips, and Kelce. You're right. Now look at same look, right? These guys are all going to come, but after the timeout, they're going to back out of there. And Mahomes just watches them, and then he just throws it right over the top of those guys. When you're down in there close, it's hard. Look at this throw. It's not even like a throw. It's like a... Kelce's going to motion, and all he's going to do on this side of your screen is go and follow right behind Watkins and say in or out. He just chooses wherever you're not. Now, I can tell you right now, they're going to start to wear this out, Jim. They just figured.
Still results in a first down.
Oh, there goes your pressure, and a great job by Travis Kelce. Just finds the soft spot, kind of easy right there. And then he's out into the open field. So you roll the down.
Play action. Two tight ends set. Mahomes just does what Mahomes does. Here he is, Jim. Now, if you have 4 down linemen, see those 4? Take one of them and hit him. That way he just doesn't get to go up and just...